Making history. Caitlin Clark breaks silence on WNBA lockout crisis, with league facing its biggest moment in history. Clark wants to get a deal done so fans can watch games in 2026. Caitlin Clark is set to make her debut with the U.S. national team, but is still focused on the WNBA-CBA negotiations. Clark labeled the crisis as the biggest moment the WNBA has ever seen. The WNBA and the Players' Union have yet to come to an agreement, despite adding an extension to the current collective bargaining agreement. Clark wants to ensure the two sides agree on a good deal to properly set up the future of the league. "It's not something that can be messed up," Clark said. "We're going to fight for everything that we deserve. But at the same time, we need to play basketball. That's what all our fans crave, and that's what all of you in the media crave as well. You want the product on the floor. At the end of the day, that's how you make the money. That's what the fans get excited about. That's what the fans want to show up for." The biggest gap in negotiations is players' salaries and revenue sharing. Team owners have proposed a minimum salary bump from $66,000 to $225,000, with a $1 million base for the top players in the league. However, players want the salary cap tied to the league's growth, a system similar to the one in place in the NBA. Neither side has caved on their demands, and they only have until January 9th before a work stoppage officially takes place. "It's business, and it's a negotiation," Clark said. "There has to be compromise on both sides. We're starting to get down to the wire of it. Obviously, I want to help any way I can, and I've tried to educate myself the best I can. I can't speak to every single number. It's pretty complicated. But I think there are different things we can find ways to say we certainly deserve that, and we can't compromise on that, and other things that we can probably compromise on. Like I said, this is the biggest moment in the history of the WNBA. I don't want that to be forgotten. It's important that we find a way to play this next season. I think our fans, and even everybody who has played in this league that has come before us, deserves that as well. There is less than 2 weeks for a new deal to be agreed to, with no signs of one being close. If a deal isn't signed, the WNBA might not play games in 2026.